Even though the UK government keeps bringing out different rules, changing various visa rules and their own immigration rules in general, however, today I bring something quite exciting. Yes, you can move to the UK without the need of IELTS. You can move to the UK without the need of any English proficiency or examination. This is such an exciting news provided by the UK government in regards of this pathway where overseas applicants can move into the UK right now with free visa sponsorship. They can move in, come in to work and also get paid. So if today's video seems like what you've been interested in, why not do me a favor by hitting that like button, and please subscribe to this channel if you still haven't subscribed. And as you do, may God bless you. If you're joining me for the first time, please let me know where you're watching from. Please type in the comment section where you are located so that I can give you a shout out. And yes, this is real. You do not need IELTS to move to the UK through this pathway. As a matter of fact, there is a lot of updates surrounding this pathway into the UK, this visa type into the UK, which I believe is such an amazing one. So please, all I'm asking is stick with me to the end so that I'm going to be giving you the full details in regards to this. I'm going to be showing you employers right now in regards to this work pathway into the UK. I'm also going to be telling you how to go about it. As usual, I do not get keep. So I'm going to be showing you in full details everything you need to know in regards of this pathway. So guys, please hit the like button. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you so much, Faith, Toyosi, Elena, Shella, Selena, and every one of you. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for always joining. May God bless you. So let's just dive right in. I do not want to take so much time today. So, guys, you know, the UK government actually has been suffering a lot of shortages in its market sector in the job field. And this is because of the Brexit. Before the Brexit, the UK government did not have any need to go out to hire people to come into the country to work. I also know that a lot of you must have been hearing the update of UK deportation, this, that, and that. But one thing I want you all to understand is that if you're coming into the UK rightly, you should not have any fear of being deported or seeing the news all around deportation, UK deportation, this and this should make you give up on coming into the UK. Yes, no country is a bed of roses, but I do believe if you can come in well, if you can do it rightly, come in legitly through the right pathway, then you should not be afraid. Now, this whole announcement is in regards of the UK seasonal worker visa. I don't know if any of you must have heard of this visa before. If you have, please leave it in the comment section. If you've not, also leave it in the comment section. Now, this seasonal worker visa simply states that overseas workers, foreign workers, international applicants can come into the UK to work in job sectors such as the horticulture field. What does horticulture field means? It means you're coming into the UK to work in on the farm, plantation, vegetation, and everything in regards to that. So not just the horticulture field, but also the poetry field. Now the amazing thing about this is that you do not need IELTS, you do not need experience. Yes, you do not need any form of experience to be maybe a farmer or someone who has worked on the farm before or someone who has worked in the poetry before. This is simply a manual task or a manual job, meaning you are not like the one to start up this whole corporation. You're only just assisting in this field. That means you can be invited or given the visa into the UK by one of these licensed employers to come in to work as one of their factory workers. You're going to be in charge of picking fruits, maybe planting, picking seed, poetry feed, and the rest. Now, one thing about this I want you all to take from here is that this visa stuff, this pathway into the UK, the seasonal worker visa, was to end this year, 2023. But the UK government has come out to say, oh, there's going to be an extension to this visa. What does this mean? It means that there's an extension to this visa saying that now they've still not covered up that shortage occupation in this sector, in the horticulture and poetry sector. So they want to extend the visa further to 2029. That is a lot. That is, they're giving 5 years extra where overseas applicants could apply for a job under the speed, get an employer to sponsor them, and come into the UK to work. So you have that chance, you have the opportunity to do that, to look for an employer from now till 2029. Stating, and I quote the UK government, they said 43,000 visas would be available for those foreigners, those workers who want to come into the UK to work in the horticulture field, and 2,000 visas would be available for those who want to come in the poetry field. Guys, if you're with me, please say you are with me, so it won't look like I'm talking all by myself. Okay? So it won't look like I'm talking all by myself. So please, 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 if you are with me, let me know you are with me. This is quite vital. I know a lot of people, when it comes to migration, nobody really want to put in the work. Everybody just want to get it so quick. I get this, shortcuts and just do it without diving into details. And one thing about my channel, why I stand out, is that I like to go into details. It's not just about saying that go here, go and apply, go here, go and apply. No. You guys need to know the details even before you make the application. Ask yourself, is this what I want? So this is a worker visa. It's quite a good one. And I do encourage people, especially if you feel like you want to come into the UK, experience the UK, make money while working to help build your life or something, then this is the visa for you. And when I talk about you working in the culture field, on the farm and the rest, don't be so scared. As I know, some people be like, I don't have that power to work on the farm, I don't have that power to do this, I don't have that power to do that. The truth is that the farm job here, even though I'm not a farmer, but I know from research and experiences that the farm job here is quite different from the one we have in Africa, Asia, or whatever country you're watching me from. This is because, yeah, they use a lot of machines, a lot of machinery to help ease this job for them. Now, today, like I said, I'm going to be giving you the names of the employers in this field. And guess what? There are only 6. Yes, you heard me right. Only 6 employers are in this field. Only 6 of them are the one that can hire you. Any other one aside from this cannot hire you. So this video is so vital, as I want you all to take the names of this employer, as I know there are a lot of people out there who are trying to defraud people and like not, they may want to sell you lie and say, oh, I know this employer is sponsoring in this field, come give me money. No, guys, only 6 of them, and I'm going to be giving you the name. But first of all, let's start with, what can you do on this visa? What can you not do on this visa? Clara, do you think this visa benefit me? Do I need money to come into the country through this visa pathway? The first answer is that this is free, in the sense that when you get an accredited licensed employer, an employer, a certified employer who is in this field, then they can give you a sponsorship. And when you get visa sponsorship, it means it's a pathway where you can come abroad or come to the UK to work. It's a pathway where you can come in for free. The employer sponsoring you, covering up your own relocation costs and expenses. That is what a visa sponsorship means. So all you're going to be given is like a reference number which you can use to apply for your visa. Most of these employers goes as far as, number one, paying your visa fee. Some even go as far as paying your flight tickets and even giving you accommodation for the first few months. It's quite amazing, and I do encourage people, when it comes to migrating abroad, I love the visa sponsorship pathway, the work pathway, as it is really good. Now, the only downside about this visa, and I'm going to say it, is that this is a temporary visa. I don't want to leave this to the end and just hook you up. No, I want the people watching me, I want them to be the one who are really interested in this visa and not just to watch me for the sake of watching. So the only downside is that it's a temporary visa, meaning you are given a visa to come into the UK, okay, for the space of at least 6 to 24 months. It now all depends on the contract you have with this employer. Some employer will give you a visa to come for just 6 months, some 12 months, some 24 months, which is 2 years. However, I also know some people are able to come in to the UK using this pathway. After their contracted employment with the employer, they get to switch. If you're just joining, the name of the visa pathway I'm talking about today is called the seasonal worker visa, and there's a new update which surrounds this visa, okay, by the UK government, saying there's an extension and they want more people. About 45,000 visas are available for foreigners who are looking to come into the UK through work. Now, like I'm saying, now this visa is a temporary one, but it has a lot of potential from my research. It does have a lot of potential, and if you feel like, okay, you want to come into the UK, see how the ground is first of all before you get a permanent stay, then this may be the visa for you. Now, with this visa, the processing time is just 3 weeks, and it's not so competitive in the sense that a lot of people are not really looking into this pathway to the UK. Most people are gravitating towards the care job, skilled worker visa, and that and this. But with the seasonal worker visa, people are not really looking into it. That makes it less competitive and a very good opinion. Let's say I'm outside of the UK now. I've tried the care visa, I've done everything, and I still want to move to the UK. Like, UK is my first choice. I'm going to take a look into the seasonal worker visa. And believe me, I've heard of testimonies of a lot of people from the African background, Caribbean, Asia, people from all around the world who has moved into the UK through this pathway. Now, this pathway, however, you cannot bring family. No, you cannot bring family. But if you've been following me, I do say sometimes it's good to come abroad first of all, see how the ground is before you start bringing in your family. I know people who have moved all around the world, different countries. They went themselves before you bring your family, because relocation at the start, it's not easy. And I won't even lie to you, it will take you about a year, two, before you fully settle. It's not easy. So I do encourage, maybe as the main applicant, you're a man or a woman, come in first, test the ground, see if the UK is worthwhile, if it's worth for you, before you decide to come relocate or bring in your dependent. So with this pathway, you cannot bring dependents. However, like I said, you can come in, work for this duration of time given to you by your employer, be it for 6 or 24 months. Afterwards, you can switch, hopefully. Now, when I say switch, it may not be that easy, but it is possible. I hope you understand me. One thing I also need to talk is that this pathway to the UK, there's no age limit, which is quite amazing. As long as you're the age of 18 to above, yes, you can even be 50 something, 60, 70, if maybe, you can still work in this pathway, because what this requires you to do is just manual job. They're not looking for certification, they're not looking for intellect, they're not looking for experiences, degrees for this pathway. They just need your hands. This is like a handy job. They need your hands to help support them and do this job. The eligibility for this visa also is quite very low. It's quite very low, and I like it. So how do you go about it? Who are these employers that are sponsoring? This is what I'm going to be talking about now. So if you're with me, please grab a pen, a notepad, a book, and take note of these employers I'm going to be calling now. Like I said, they are just six. They are just six of them, just six of them. And I like this in particular as it will make it to identify the real ones, to know the ones who are genuine, who are legit. It would make it to be very good, as there wouldn't be any space for scammers and the rest. So it is really good. And guys, one thing I need to say here is that this there's one of them that actually gave a lot of visas last year. One of them gave about 9,000. That is a lot. Imagine putting 9,000 persons in this room. One of them gave about 9,000 last year. And I'm also going to be calling that person. I'm going to be showing you how you can do it, how you can reach out to them, and the rest. So the first one is called Agric HRU Ltd. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be here with my phone. Unfortunately, I've tried to look for how I can share my screen while on live. I don't know why that's not possible, but it's better than nothing. So what I want you to do now is go to this name, which is called Agric HRU Limited. Agric HRU Ltd. They are one company that sponsors through this pathway. This company are looking for workers in this that looking for workers in this pathway. They're looking for people who can come in to work for them. As a matter of fact, looking at their websites, you can see already on their website, there's candidates for international applicants, foreign workers, and those who want to come through this pathway. And let me say, they hire from all around the world. Someone left a comment, do they hire from Nigeria? Do they hire from Zimbabwe? Yes, they do hire from all across the world. So Agric HRO, they're hiring, and it says they are one of the top leading agencies in the UK agriculture sector. They are UK-based company. They specialize in recruitment, both international recruitment under the seasonal agricultural job, under the seasonal agricultural feed. They are licensed, they are approved by the UK government. So please go and check them out. Go and check them out. Okay? For you to contact them, you need to go on Google, type in Agric, AGRI, HRO Limited. Please, if you get the name, let me know you got the name. You can help me put it on the screen, and that will be so much appreciated. Type in Agric HRO Limited. They're one of the top leading companies, organizations, agencies in this field. When you go to Google Chrome, you can just go to their website. It's already there that says international recruitment, specializing in the agricultural field and the rest. You can also reach them via that email, which is called info@agric-hro.com. Now, if you need a name, it's already on screen. You can get the name on the screen right now as I speak. You can also reach them via that email, which is called info@agric-hro.com. Please let me know if you get that, and you can keep throwing questions. I'll be taking them individually while I speak. I want this video to be brief, yet very interactive and also informative. Now, if you got the first name, we're going to move to the second one. Remember, these are 6 companies, agencies hiring in this position, and I want us to take all your name before we go off today. Someone just told me on how I can share my screen. You can share your screen by clicking the option present on StreamYard. Where is the option present? I don't even know where to do that. But one thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to take my time after today and look on how I can do this, because it's very vital for people to see this on the screen. I feel like people connect more when they see it on the screen than you just spelling them out. It even makes my life easy just showing it on the screen. The next one is called Concordia UK Limited. That is the next company in this field that is hiring seasonal workers who are willing to come into the UK to work in the horticulture field or to work in the poultry field. Concordia UK Limited, spelled CONCORDIA UK Limited. Concordia UK Limited. If you get the name, please let me know that you got the name. Thank you so much, Paul. The name now is on the screen for those who want it. As usual, I'm going to be going to Concordia website and maybe look for their email address. Looking for their email address and maybe shoot to you all. But on your own, you can just go to Google and type in Concordia UK Limited. And when you type in Concordia jobs, UK Limited, on my screen right now, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this. You can see where it says seasonal worker, they hire from overseas, they hire international applicants, and they have the license to give you the certificate of sponsorship as provided by the UK government. Now, I need to check something here because I know this Concordia. Let me check if they hire from all around the world. If they hire from all around the world, or if they are just limited to some particular countries or something. Guys, if you're still here, please let me know you're still here. So it won't look like I'm talking to myself. Please, let me know if you're still here. Let me know. So I didn't see anywhere that says they have limitations. So guys, go and reach out to them. They hire from all around the world. They also have a program which is called the International Volunteer Experience. So if you don't want to come into the seasonal worker visa, you can come into the volunteer visa. Even through them, you can come in. So the name is on the screen. Please take it while we go to the next one. The next one now, which is the number third, is called Fruitful Jobs Limited. Fruitful Jobs Limited, just as the name implies, you already know this is like an agricultural sector. This is an agricultural feed. Fruitful Jobs Limited. Someone asked me a very good question that says, how much is the salary for horticulture? Now, I wouldn't just want to give you a number from my head, so I'm going to type that out to check how much do those in the agricultural field earn, how much in the UK. And this particular job is not affected by any salary threshold. From my research, it's actually not affected to any salary threshold. How much does agriculture workers in the UK earn? In the UK, okay. So your salary can be up to £12.7 per hour. that is a lot. That is a lot because that is, kind of equivalent to the care assistant job. So in a year, your take home can be £23,000, 532 pence per year. Some experienced workers in this field can earn even up to 30,000 per year. So it is good. It's not bad, especially if you just want to use this as a means to make some money for yourself. Now, remember, I said the third one is called Fruitful Jobs Limited. This Fruitful Job Limited are also hiring from overseas. And guys, let me tell you, they indeed hire. Because looking them right now, they indeed hire. All you need to do is go to your Google Chrome to type in Fruitful Jobs. However, Fruitful Jobs does not hire from India, Nepal, and Pakistan. They don't hire. But every other country worldwide, they do hire, just as written here. So if you want to get a seasonal worker visa with them, if you want to come into the UK through this whole visa pathway, then go and reach out to them. They have various services. They have the agriculture, viticulture, horticulture services. If you want to work in the distribution feed, you can also work with them. Guys, please take this down and ensure you are with your notepad while I'm speaking. It is very important. Now we're going to go to the fourth one. You can see me smiling. This is because this fourth one is actually like the boss. They hired so many applicants last year. Yes, from the statistic given and research made, they hired up to 9,000 workers just last year. And they are called Proforce Limited. PRO Force Limited. They gave the highest number of sponsorship to foreigners last year. Now, this pathway is not competitive. However, the smart ones are grabbing it. The smart ones are not following the crowd. The smart ones are not just going. They're not just going by what they see everyone doing, but they're making their own research and going with what they want to go with. This is not competitive. It's not crowdy. It's not like the care visa whereby everybody wants to come with it. So it is really good. Like I said, it is a temporary visa. Please quote me right. You can also go to the UK government website to do your own research about this. But I also know one can switch while on this visa However, switching may not be easy. Switching may be tricky, but this doesn't mean it's not possible. Of course, it's possible, but you would be willing to put in the work. Now, this particular pathway into the UK is not sexist, meaning anybody, everybody can apply to this pathway to the UK. Whether you are a female, whether you are a male, you qualify to apply to this pathway to the UK. There's no restriction in terms of age or so. As long as you are 18 and above, you qualify to apply. As long as you are capable, you are able, you qualify to apply. You do not need experiences, neither do you need degree. So you do qualify to apply to this pathway to the UK. You can check on the screen right now. All of the companies I've mentioned thus far are on the screen. I've mentioned about 4 thus far. This is going to be taking me to the 5th on my list. The 5th one is called OPS. Is it OPS or OOPS? HOPS, Labour Solutions Limited. HOPS, Labour Solutions Limited. That is the 5th one. They also have the license to sponsor you. HOPS, Labour Solution Limited. As usual, I'm going to be going to my Google Chrome to look out for them. Okay. HOPS, Labour Solution Limited. And as you can see here already, it brought it out just immediately. They have the SWS scheme for workers. Just here, they have the WS scheme for workers. But also from here, you can also see they do not hire from certain countries, this particular one. So I'm going to be calling the countries out. If you need the name of the company, it's on the screen. HOPS, is it OOPS or UP? Labour Solution Limited. HOPS, Labour Solution Limited. Now, they recruit citizens from the following countries. They recruit from Kenya, Ukraine, Macedonia, and some other countries here. However, they also hire from Ghana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and a lot of other countries. But they do not hire from about 5 countries, which is Indonesia, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nigeria. They do not hire from Nigeria. These particular ones, they don't hire from Nigeria. Now, if you are from any of these countries, Nigeria, India, and you're feeling like, why are they not hiring me? You can check through the other companies and try your luck and see if you may be successful. Guys, I'm going to be talking you through the next one, which is the number 6. Remember, there are only 6. Only 6 of them can hire you. Any other one outside from this, maybe you see any email, any scam emails or whatever saying, oh, I can give you the sponsorship into the UK in the fruitful job under the seasonal worker visa. I can give you a sponsorship to come and work on the farm, this and that. Please go and do your own due diligence search. Check them on the UK test sponsor list to see if they are there. Okay, don't just go by if you see any employment contract, you stand down, see, ensure you check them, they are real. As now they are the good egg and they are bad eggs now. Before I go on to show you the 6th one on our list, I want to invite you all to my masterclass. Come to this 3 days masterclass of intensive learning, coaching, intensive, like all details you need to know about relocating abroad through a job offer, and most especially relocating abroad with a visa sponsorship for free, where you do not need to pay a penny or a dime for this job. This class, we currently have about 306 people just for batch C and batch D. This class was to hold today, but we postponed it for next month, June 5th. So this upcoming class, which is going to be taken up for June 5th, to June 7th is a 3 days class. People are there already, and I'm so excited. This is because the last one we had in March, there's been so much testimonies already, so much testimonies from that class. And I know this one now, which is coming up in June 5th to June 7th, would be much more better. You can see on my community post every day I post people people who got job offer, job interviews, and the rest. So come and be a partaker of this news. Reach me via my Instagram page, underscore immigration, with over 20,000 followers. Please, that is the only Clara immigration account you should go to on Instagram. I have 20,000 followers. Look out for the right one with so many posts. Please don't fall into the hands of the wrong one. The right Instagram account, my right Instagram account is called Clara underscore immigration. Or you can use the link I'm going to be leaving in the description box. I'm going to be leaving my Instagram link. I'm also going to be leaving my email address, which is called chiwendufred97@gmail.com. All of this information will be in the comment section too for those who are interested. This class is for $30. However, I am giving discounts for those who are coming to me today. So instead of $30, you can pay $26. Come and learn on how to apply to this job. Come, let me show you direct contact of these employers, direct links. I know a lot of you now, you don't even know about these employers I just made mention today who are hiring. This is because some of you are not patient to do this research and the rest. So why not come to me? Let me help you do them. Let me help you fish them out. You know, why I show you how to send your application, holding your ends all through the step of the way. Believe me, you wouldn't regret being a partaker of this class. Trust me, you wouldn't regret. So if you're interested, once again, reach me on my Instagram, which is called Clara underscore immigration, with over 20,000 followers, or use the information that will be leave in the comment section for those who are interested. But if we are to continue, the sixth one on my list is called RE People Limited. RE People Limited. RE People Limited, that is the sixth company or employer recruiter that is hiring workers in this sector. RE People Limited, I'm going to be checking them on Google again to see if they hire from all across the world. RE People Limited, if you are interested in this pathway, please go and check them out. Please go and check them out. And yes, they hire workers in the poetry field. So if you want to come into the UK with seasonal worker visa, particularly in the poetry field, then go on. As you can see here, it says apply for work on a seasonal poetry visa through RE Recruitment. It's the UK government approved one. They approve their license. They are an approved scheme operator. So go and check them out. I really hope this video is quite informative, and I really hope you take one or two things out from here. And for as much of you who are willing to give this a go, then I hope it's going to be successful for you. Please do not forget to like this video and let me know in the comment section saying, Clara, you are doing a very good job, because it's not easy making all of this research. Sometimes it can be tiring, yes, but because of the passion I have for it, I do not mind. I keep on researching on beneficial ways where people can move, relocate abroad legally, legitimately, without a penny, without a dime, where people can come in through the safe pathway. That is my goal and mission of this channel. So kindly support me by liking this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel if you still haven't subscribed, and as you do, may God bless you. Remember, you can be a partaker of the masterclass if you want to learn on how to go about all of those visa pathways, visa routes, applications, and the rest. If you've been applying for a job, you are tired and you're at the point of giving up, join my class. I'm going to make it easy for you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you in my next one. For now, bye.